Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you how I personally make FNF covers, and this is going to be a FNF buffer cover. I'll leave the link in the description and all that, and I'll probably make some timestamps in the comments or in the description. So first, what you're going to realize is that some of the instruments in this song are missing. You can also see this by the red boxes that have like nothing in them. Like this one, it's supposed to have breaks and all that. So there's an easy solution to that, and that is first you're gonna want to mute everything that has like the instrumentals in it that's supposed to be in the instrumentals. So you mute all of them except for the voices and these, because if you zoom in, it shows the insert volume, which is gonna affect the song. Cause like if you make like, let's say like the C sharp encounter FLP, it's or whatever. I think it has it. You're not gonna want that inst or the voices to always be the same level, even though in the song it might fade out or something. So this is here because we don't know if that's actually a part of the song or not, and we're just gonna leave it and not mess with it just in case, because I'm going to show you how to extract the inst without having to use the official FLP anyway. So let us go to my browser, do some things. Alright. Find. Okay. I think that works. One second. You know, if this would want to work. Alright, there you go. Alright, so like if you can't like find what the in the original FLP, all you're gonna want to do is search up for the FLP in YouTube. So FNF buffer inst or instrumental, and usually someone posts it, but if not, you can just grab it from the files. But for me, I usually like to just grab them from here, and so you'll just find the video that has it and check if it's the real one. Ads.
2-hour commute meets 12-minute meal. Help yourself.
As you can see, this is technically the same one, so you're going to want to copy this. And for me, all you have to do is just like find a website for YouTube to MP3 converter. No, what I have to say is that some websites are really dangerous, and they'll like most likely get you viruses. So like be fully aware of that if that happens. So just like find one, you go to it. And the reason why I copied it is usually because you have to paste it in here and then convert it. Because it's not gonna like automatically recognize. See, like, so basically, yeah. And oh, it's not even letting me download it. Okay. I think. See, and then it downloaded as shown as on the top. If if it'll load. See, buffer instrumental. Even though it's an MP3, I know that. But usually it should still work. If it doesn't, I recommend you use Cloud Convert. Cloud Convert is a really good one. I'll show you how. All you have to do is go to add more files, and then import it from the your file explorer into this, and then go to press the box. I don't know if you can see this, and then go to click on Wave or MP3 or anything really. I don't think there's OGG on here, so you could also just search up a website to convert it to OGG if you want. But anyway, we're not gonna really use that, so let's go back to sorry guys. Second. Alright, anyway. So what I was saying is you go back to FL Studio, boop, and then you import the Inst. Let me find it. And import it into a chart that isn't muted, like for instance chart 2 isn't. But you're gonna have to move like some things out of the way too. Like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deselect. I'm gonna put the Inst on here, put this down here, and put that up here. And it should work. But as you can see, not all the time it will be on time. So what I highly suggest you do is just like if you don't really know how it sounds, just like go to like a video. Like I have pulled up the Sky video. I'm not gonna really show it. It's just like some cover that someone made. As you've seen whenever I switch to it, I'm just gonna try to match that to the song because I don't really listen to Buffer as much, but you can just search up for the song on YouTube and try to copy it. So.
3, 2, 1, go!
And sometimes this might be hard for you, and I can understand where you're coming from. And I think that's pretty good. So anyway, so you're gonna want to go to View Channel Rec, and what you're gonna want to do is go to All and try to find where Boyfriend and where the opponent is, or whoever player is, and then you're gonna want to switch out the chroms. So for this one, let me just find some chroms to import into here real quick. I'm gonna scroll. I might just use the Watson Files cover. Sorry for my dogs, guys. I know, dogs, bruh. Dogs. Okay, so I guess we will do a Sophie and Jenny cover. And if you know how SliceX works, that's great. If you don't, I don't really know how to help you. So I'm putting Jenny there, and I'm gonna put Sophie as New Sky. And I'm gonna make sure this is cut correctly. There we go. So it's cut correctly, but as you can see, oh, sorry. One of them is under channel 1, one of them's under channel 2, but the Inst that you imported won't be. If you go to audio and here's the Inst as you can read. So what you're gonna want to do is put in like the closest one that doesn't have effects in it. Like you see this one has effects in it, but the fourth one doesn't. But notice how this is changed. So find one. So this one is normal. There's nothing on it, not here, not on the side, not down here. So this is a good one. So it's 1. So remember, 1 is for the opponent, 2 is for BF, and 5 is for the Inst. But you're gonna want to make sure that the audio balancing is right. I can't really teach you all this, but this is basically like if you put it on the right, it's gonna go more in your right ear, or if left, it's gonna go more in your left ear. That's to pan it to be like normal on both sides of your ear, or if you want to just make it all go to like a certain ear just on purpose, then you can just do that. But yeah, make sure that, and make sure they're all on the same level of audio whenever you play it. Like, as you can tell, it's not high enough, so but she is too But as you can tell, there's something weird with it. So I'm gonna be using a fruity compressor to make her a little louder. So, but not too loud, not too loud. But you're gonna want to make the Inst a little louder than the voices. And just make sure that throughout like the whole song that the Inst works like good with the. But yeah, and it looks good. And you're gonna want to check the piano roll, because sometimes the like MIDI will be out of the slices on the side, as you can tell. But that's only sometimes. Sometimes it won't do that at all. So we'll just check. Voice 3 is normal and good. Sorry for the lag. 6 looks good. 5 looks good. 4 looks good. 2 looks good. And C. And then check the other character. Go to voices. And then start checking the other character. For confined voices. Okay. Jenny. Normal. 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 Then there's no more. So that makes sure that it's the correct thing and all that, and pretty much you're done with the song. The reason why I like to use FLPs more than MIDIs though is because if you use just an MIDI, you don't know like the BPM changes, you don't know the audio volume levels, you don't have all of that in it. It's not as good. Like, people might use velocity, so it might not matter anyway, but still it's just a good thing to use FLP since it's not as much work on you as it would be just using an MIDI, so. But yeah, anyway, you're just gonna want to export it as an OGG. Make sure that it's an OGG if you want to use it in like FL or anything, but if not, it doesn't really matter. And then you just export it like normal. And after that, it should be normal, and you should be able to play it. Just open it in File Explorer, File Explorer, and check to see if the song is good. If it's not, just make some changes to it and make sure that it's pretty good. And if there's like any troubles, then there should be some way to fix it. Like, for instance, which I'm not going to really be able to show you here, but if if like a chromatic is too loud in certain spots and you want to make it to where it's not as loud, but and it's the same volume as the other ones, as the other samples, you just have to use the fruity EQ2 and mess around with that to where it's all the same level and then like raise the volume a lot. That's why I like fruity compressors and the mixer volumes, because if you use the mixer volumes, sorry, right click to destroy these. If you use the mixer volumes, they really change the audio level like very effectively. But if you just use free compressors, it kind of takes like forever to like get it to the right volume. So like that's another reason why I like Velocity, because it's not as hard to change the volumes of stuff. If you didn't know, Velocity is changing the volume of each note played. But it's not always a good thing because maybe there's like a certain effect, so I would rather you just use the mixer and the fruity compressor like I did. But anyway, that's all for this tutorial. I hope it really helped. I don't really think I'm gonna go through the whole editing process. I might release this cover soon. I might. So probably after this video sometime, maybe tomorrow. But I'm pretty like, stressed out and stuff, so and a lot's been happening. I'm planning this really big surprise, as you've seen from the community post, but I'm not 100% sure it's gonna happen. But just maybe expect a little bit, like if it were to happen. But I don't really want to spoil it, because that's the whole reason for it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you some other time. Good luck with your cover, bruh.